Hello there. How are you? How are you? You're so cute. Let's go sit. Oh, maybe we should weigh you, huh? Oh, yeah, weighing. Weighing the little bowling ball. Here, come on up. Oh, you're so cute. Where are we living? 10 point. Oh, come on, scale. Focus, scale. I think it was 10.86. I think that's what we were. That's where we were. Look at you, you're very ferocious. Come here. Oh. Oh, a little carpet scratching. Should we put another scratcher in here for you? Oh, how about this one? I have another scratcher for you. It's right here. What do you think? Oh, you're so cute. Today is the 13th, 10.86 pounds. Oh, are you getting pudgier and pudgier by the day? Are you getting rounder and rounder? Oh, you're so cute. You're just so cute. Oh, is that a big tummy? Should we look at your tummy? I'm not allowed to touch the tummy. Maybe if I look, I distract with one hand. You're too squirmy. Oh, look at that little bowling ball. Look at her. Oh, especially from that angle. Oh my goodness. So let's see. I think I updated the days this morning. You're pretty cute. Where are you going? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, so cute. Aren't you just so cute? Oh, this is where we're allowed to do petting. Right here. Right here. That's it. But I don't see any movement yet. I think it's still a little early. Just go with it. Just let it happen. There you go. Good girl. What? Nothing to see there. What? Oh. Such an adorable belly. Yep, very close to 11 pounds. It's quite true. Quite true. There's her little toes. She has very cute pink and gray toe beans. Yeah, I'm talking about you and your adorable little toe beans. They're so cute. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh. Oh, you're so cute. Updates. Mama Meow, you have a question? Oh, look at you. It's adorable. Updates. I do, well, I do have an update. Oh, I see your question. I will. I think TNR would be a great recipient. Mama Meow. Thank you again so much for everything you do for us. Mama Meow had her big fundraiser on the 11th. And was just asking what, where the fundraiser money would be best served. I think the TNR project could use a little boost. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be knee deep in babies. Interesting day today. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of how to give you the update in a way that's going to make sense. So today one of our TNR cats was trapped, not by us. And he was injured during the trapping process. He's gonna be okay, hopefully, but it's really an unfortunate situation. But we were able to get a vet appointment on an emergency basis for tomorrow. So he will be getting neutered, which is good, and anything else will be addressed at that point. So I had mentioned it earlier, and so a couple of you were asking about it. So anyway, that's what, instead of doing the working on the other stuff I was going to do today, that's what I ended up having to do some. Well, Laps and I both ended up having to do a lot of extra work because of it, and so anyway, it's kind of unfortunate, but the TNR process is very you have to have a very specific plan, and you have to follow the plan, and anyway, so hopefully I will have a better update tomorrow. So the decorations are from Ms. Tyler and Ms. Stockhill's classes at Delta, at Holly Elementary in Delta. They have been working very hard on all of these. As you can tell, they're laminated individually and all cut out, and must have been a lot of work. But they wanted Eve to have, it's Eve's Magical Garden is what this one says. And so she will have a magical garden to have her babies in, which is very nice. So that was delightful. And as you can tell, Eve loves them. Don't you, Miss Eve? You love it. Do I have any suggestions for helping a somewhat socialized stray adapt to life indoors? That's a tough one. It takes a lot of time and patience, and you have to kind of read the signs they're giving you, and they'll kind of let you know if you're pushing them too far or if they're curious about something. And I think the best thing to do is try to always be associated with a positive experience. So every time you interact with them, give them their favorite treats. If they're fearful, you can try, well actually if they're shy or fearful or really anything, you can try addressing it with clicker training, which is kind of cool, and something I had been working on with Stargazer. But basically, clicker training is something that is routinely done with dogs and other animals, but it also is very effective for cats. And cats actually like the challenge of figuring out kind of puzzles. And so basically every time you click, you want to associate a reward with that and try to get some sort of behavior from them. So what we've been doing with the ferals is basically click, leave a treat, and then back away. So they actually get 2 positive rewards. One is a treat and one is the scary human backs away. So they start to learn that the click means that something good is going to happen, and eventually you can just leave the treat and not back away. You can have them coming toward the treat when you click. So that seems to have been effective. If you Google Maddie's Fund and clicker training, they have some pretty good videos about how to do it. So I think that would be neat to try. But I think most importantly is just, move slowly, talk quietly, don't do anything that is threatening to them, and try to make sure that every time you interact with them, it's a positive experience for them. I did say treat. What's that need to do? You're so cute. I have never had what is the thing that it looks like I pointed at Eve? What was it? This or this or this? Or the camera? Maybe it was the camera. I'm not sure. So hopefully that helps. Oops. This is the VIP camera. Like, I've just given them all motion sickness. It's on a dentine tripod. Oh, get it! Look at her, get it. She's so cute. Look at the huntress. Just so that I can move it around easily. You're so cute. Look, what's this? What's this? Oh, it's getting away. Look, she moves pretty fast still for a big pregnant lady. Your toenails are better now because I trimmed them for you. Aren't you cute? Look how ferocious she is. Oh, she's so ferocious. Cute. You're so cute. La la la. Anywho, where was I? Lori B, yes, you can put a monetary gift on our account at Waldo and Tubbs. That would be lovely if you would like to do that. I think we are, I actually don't know, I have to talk to her about where we stand right now. I think we have some food coming in from Janet B and maybe a few other people, which is good. You guys are make this so much easier than it used to be. That's for sure. So thank you for that. Yes, you can call her and do a gift card, or you can also donate online to Tiny Kittens if you would like to. tinykittens.com/donate. You can do PayPal. Let's see. Dorothy, if you've been following Dorothy's adventures, so funny. Dorothy is the mom of our previous litter of kittens, the Kittens of Oz, and she was adopted to a family where they had 3 other black cats and now have 5 other black cats, and the parents were visiting and they were going to try to see how long they could pass it off as still only having 4 cats. And so I think the mom just found out today, and they're trying to keep it from the dad now. It's so funny though. She's in a great home. Lynette, if your cats are outside hanging out with feral cat, they will not turn into feral cats as long as you continue to interact with them. You will see when people's pets are dumped places and they can integrate into a feral colony, and they will eventually forget their socialization with humans, but it takes some time, and in those cases sometimes you can re-socialize those cats, which is what we think may have happened with our first pregnant mom that we trapped, Doe, who I'm waiting for at any moment to have her babies, which would be exciting. And indoor-outdoor cats, that's a good question too. If you have an indoor-outdoor cat that loves to be outside, will they ever be happy being indoor only? I think in most cases, if you play with them a lot and they have lots of kind of cat habitat so that they don't get bored, and windows to look out and fresh air, like if they can have windows open, or if you are able to make a catio for them where it's enclosed and you can let them out so they're sort of outdoor, but still enclosed. Those are all options. I think that would help in most cases. There are certainly some cases where cats will just be desperate to get outside, and none of that stuff will help. So feral cats are a good example of that they will never be happy inside. Well, I shouldn't say never. In some cases, if you are willing to spend months or years socializing them, they can eventually come around. But it does take a lot of work and a lot of patience. Yeah, Lori, I've had the same experience with mine, is that the cats that we rescue are typically pretty happy to be back inside and don't want to go outside again. Although I'm sure you've all seen Eve's pawing at the glass, and I think Lori's Fanny might do that too. I'm not sure though. I think Jane told me that she was doing it too. So sometimes they have some. What I think in Eve's case is it's more of an anxiety behavior than her wanting to get out, which I think is also normal because they're going through a lot of transition. Oh, look at her go! She's so fast and such a good little huntress. How do you know if a stray cat is able to be socialized? That is a really good question. It's really hard, and especially for us when we trap the cats and we bring them in, they're super stressed from being trapped and transported, and it's the trap is loud depending on how you set it up, and it's not a super fun experience for them. And so when a cat is under stress, it's really hard to get an accurate read of the personality. If you have them in a home environment and it's kind of quiet and they have a safe room and they have a place to hide, I would say you could probably get an idea over maybe a month if they're making any progress. And if you see any progress within a month, then that's a good indication that you have a shot. In general, all the TNR experts say that if you don't get them by 10 to 12 weeks, it's generally too late for them to ever really become kind of pets in the traditional sense. Although, you hear tons of stories about how someone brought home a feral cat that was an adult, and 12 years later they finally started coming out from under the couch and all of that. So there's no easy answer on that one for sure. Oh, the stray in question eats out of your hand all the time. I would say that's definitely a good sign. If they eat out of your hand in the open in their territory, that's where they feel most confident and most safe. So when you take them out of that environment into an environment where they might feel trapped or they're nervous, they will probably be less trusting, but it seems certainly likely that you could rebuild that trust with them pretty quickly. What you doing back there? What you doing? And there's lots of documentation showing that semi-feral cats do certainly have the capacity to at least bond with their primary caretaker because they know they bring food and they aren't going to hurt them. So it's not bonding in the traditional sense, like they're going to curl up in your lap, but at least they will form their own kind of bond. Oh yeah, you should talk to Sue McNellis if she's in the chat. She's brought in an outdoor stray cat. Oh good, and if you can get her into a foster home, that's great. Good job. And Lutina too. I haven't heard how she's doing with her mama cat, but I know she had been. Only took her 16 days, so that's great. In some cases, they will act feral if they've been stray for a while, or if they've been abused, or if they've had just a really rough time and are scared. How do you get the cats to stop biting you? That's also a good question. If it's like have you seen how Eve will like take a little nip at me sometimes? And obviously you saw a sugar plum. Actually, Dorothy used to do it a lot. You just didn't see it on camera. But she used to chase me and bite my feet. You probably saw it a few times. She was... where did you go? Oh, she's hiding behind the chair. Here she comes. She's so cute. So you don't want to let them bite you. So if they're biting after you're petting them, often that happens because they get overstimulated, and so trying to figure out if you have to pet them in a different way. So like Eve likes having her head petted. A lot of cats like having their head and like chin and neck petted, but not other parts of their body. Trying to be respectful of that, which I try to be, but sometimes I can't resist the belly, as you've seen. But just trying to, even if they seem like they're asking you to be petted, if you know they're likely to bite you, then just let them rub against you and let them kind of be affectionate toward you and give them a little bit of affection back, and you'll kind of figure out where the point is that they get too stimulated, and then you can try to only ever give them just enough affection so that you stop right before they get bitey, and then eventually they should get a little bit better about it. If it's a kitten, kittens are sometimes taught that hands are toys or feet are toys, and in that case, you can, if they try to bite your hand, give them a toy, an acceptable substitute, or you can say ow, like it hurts, and then take your hand away and stop playing with them, because that's what one of their siblings would do if they were with a sibling. There is a flying spaghetti monster on the wall, yes. Also known as the flying sun monster. It's actually really cool, but it's probably hard to see from far away. I'll have to do a close-up tour or post some photos of some of these, because they're actually quite good. Thank you for attempting to CC. I know I'm talking super fast and rambling, and oh, look, Eve's using her auxiliary litter box. That's nice of her. Yep, sometimes my cats will bite if they want me to keep petting them. Like if I stop petting them, they'll give me a little nip. if it's your own cat and you don't mind fighting, we get lots of cats returned to us for all of these things, so we're super sensitive about, like, you know, making sure they can get their nails trimmed, and we try to make it take away some of the reasons that people return cats. Yes, Lynette, you can definitely ask another question. So we think we have 3 litters of feral kittens out in the colony somewhere. We think we know where one of them is. We have a good idea of where another one is, and we don't know where the third one is. The property owner was out of town for a couple of days, but he's going to inspect the property when he gets back and see if there are any more kittens around, and then we will see what we can do to accommodate them. What's the best way to clip a cat's nails? That's a good question. If they're not used to it, like, I don't know if you saw, I trimmed Eve's nails for the first time. Was it yesterday or the day before? She was not into it at all. I find it helpful to, sometimes when they're sleeping, you can sneak up on them and do a couple before they kind of get really awake. But if not, I find it helpful to burrito them, which is like you take a blanket and you just kind of wrap them up in it so that they have just one paw out, kind of like a baby. And that helps them stay still longer. And then you just try to go fast, but be careful. And if they really start squirming, just do one paw at a time and give them treats after. And I know some cats are tough, though. It's tough to do with just one person, for sure. On some cats, that's why we try to get them used to it when they're little. 'Cause once they're old and they don't want you touching their nails, it can be challenging, for sure. Erica, yes, I did get the book you sent, and it was so cute. I loved it. It made me a little bit teary-eyed. Thank you. I've never seen that one before, and it was very enjoyable, and really cute. A letter to my cat. It was really adorable. I'll bring it on and show some of the stories or the letters, because they're really cute. Yes, you can do a burrito for brushing cat teeth. You can use a burrito for lots of things. Burritos are very useful. Yeah, it can definitely be tough. We use something for the feral cats in some situations called the cat sandwich, which is kind of like a frame that has netting, and you can kind of just get them in there, and it just holds them in really tightly. It's one of the safer ways to be able to handle them or examine something or give them like an injection before their surgery. The burrito's kind of like that concept, but it's not quite as restrictive. So good luck, Elizabeth. Lynette says, Missy hisses and growls at her brother Sylvester. He will just keep slowly coming toward her until it breaks out into a fight, how can I get them to stop it? That's a tough one. It kind of depends on a lot of things. If they get along sometimes, and if they've always had this relationship, or if their relationship has changed at some point. So sometimes one cat needs a lot more activity and action and playtime and is just trying to play with the other cat. And sometimes if it's an aggression or dominance thing, it's hard to say. You can definitely get advice from your vet on some things to do. You can try something like Feel Away, which is a cat pheromone, which does seem to de-stress cats if it's kind of aggression and anxiety related. But it's hard to say. It has changed in the last few months. If you can figure out what it is that triggered the change, that would be helpful. But it could be something as simple as more playtime with the cat who's being aggressive, or who's kind of, if he's wanting to play, or if he has just too much energy and no outlet for it. You could try that and see if it helps. Oh, and you already used Feel Away, so that's good. I do not know if there's a place. I don't think there's a place like Tiny Kittens anywhere except Tiny Kittens. But there are probably shelters like Laps. I don't have a network of them that I know of or could recommend. But if you just Google no-kill shelter in your area and see what comes up and do a little bit of research, you can probably, or go down and check it out and see what you think. A new formula for cat relationships. That's interesting. Eve has abandoned. Eve always gets bored when I come in and wanders off. Miss Eve. Not sure what she's doing. She's exploring. Hi, Sherry. Give the boys a big hug for me. She's definitely not in labor. Here she is. Here she comes. What you doing out there? Just checking it out. Patrolling. I think when they get in the later stages of pregnancy, they like to patrol and make sure that there has been no threat. There's no new threat in the area, and that there's no better nesting spot available. Where are you going? You're so cute. Oh, there's a close up of the mushrooms and the gnome. Oh, she's so cute. She is a waddler. That's very true. Oh, all right. I have not decided on the second X-ray yet, but I probably will get one, but not for, what is it, Monday? I don't know. I'll see how she is by the end of the week. She's going to be giant by the end of the week at this rate. We'll see if she has 3 giant kittens in there or 7 normal sized kittens. Remember how big Firefly was? She was basically perfect. She looked like she had swallowed a watermelon sideways. If you remember that. I have not seen kitten movements yet. I do not think it's her first pregnancy. X-rays are safe for pregnant cats because the amount of radiation is so low. You wouldn't want to do like a lot of X-rays unnecessarily, just to be on the safe side. But doing a couple is not at all harmful for them. So I've had many conversations about this with many vets actually, because I remember when I first posted, it must have been Petunia's X-ray, or maybe it was Fireflies. I don't remember actually, but I got a bunch of comments about how that was, horrible, and I, of course, immediately was traumatized and went to the vet, and so multiple vets have assured me that that it is safe for the babies, and in my opinion, knowing the number of babies to expect can prevent serious problems, and so it's definitely worth it to know how many you're expecting. She may be a 12-pounder. It's true. I have the blue bed back. She seems to be pretty comfortable in here. So I may set it up in here just to get her used to it. But I don't have a lot of space left, so we'll see. It's also a bit of a challenge because of the cameras. The cardboard box, I have nice little holes cut out so that the cameras will be able to see in. Yeah, I remember Firefly. I'm always convinced there are 8 kittens. Up to 8 kittens. So she had, her 8th kitten was poop. Turned out to be poop. Because I felt that the organs all shift around in there to make room for the babies, and so, they'll have various poop reactions to being pregnant. So Dorothy had explosive diarrhea. Firefly had a gigantic kitten-sized poop. It's all very different. No, not possibly 11 kittens, no. I'm pretty sure not. What else? The box, that box should be big enough if she's having lots and lots of kittens. She will probably outgrow it quickly, but I think she's pretty comfortable in there, and it's a pretty good size for her. Probably looks small from where you guys are, but you'll see when we get closer. You'll be right in it. Yes, very glamorous. Poop is a palindrome. Very good. I think it's adorable that Nico loves his new dog friend. So, let's see. Yes, Callie did have a projectile release of fluids. When I was like right here, feeling babies, looking at babies, and all of a sudden, whew, that was something, wasn't it? Oh, all right. I think that's all I have. Yeah, if I do get, I actually took pictures of the last one, so if I do get another one, I will post them somewhere, and then we'll compare we'll compare the last one to the current one. She did try to have them in my lap, yes. She couldn't even reach to clean up anything down there. She was pretty big too. She had 7 babies in there. Firefly had 7 babies. 5 has been the smallest litter I've had so far. That was Panzer's litter. It was only 5. I think everyone else has been 6 that I've had born live with me. Right? Experienced moms. You experienced mama? I think you are. I did weigh her. She was 10.86, I think. Oh. 10.86. Big girl. So she's gained 3.46 pounds. She's gained quite a bit of weight. Yeah, the other fosters, so Lori's cat had only 3 babies, Cinderella had 4. I don't know, Lori, do you know how many kittens Lucy had? Was it 4 or 5? Lucy is Fanny's friend from the barn. And who else? I feel like there have been more. Although we do have, the Cars litter has 7 kittens. Oh, I do need a glass of wine and a nap. It's hard when one of your we've gotten really attached to our TNR cats, and it's hard to think of any of them not being completely happy and feeling good. So, but he's going to one of our new vets tomorrow. She did one of the neuters from the last round, and she did a really good job. So we're very excited about that. So, and I'm going to try to get them the collar to put on him so we can track him after he's released. So that's all good. And he won't be having any babies, so that's good too. The Cars litter, I actually have Dawn dropped off a photo CD for me, so if I have a chance I will post some photos. Oh, and also I feel like I'm going over there. I think I'm kitten sitting for them next week sometime, so maybe I will bring over a camera and you can meet them. They're pretty cute. The names for the Cars litter, Finn McNissel and Mater, and I don't know the rest. Oh yes, and Panther. Panther's getting big. He's a big boy. Oh, all right. Oh. She is a happy little mama. She's very happy. Very special. Yeah. What do you think? Do you need some? Do you have some more treats? So good. Oh, Minnie and Cooper, yeah. Forgot about Minnie and Cooper. I knew I was forgetting someone. Only one baby. Really cute baby though. But one baby. That was one of the pregnant moms we were supposed to pick up at the roundup, and they decided at the last minute, well, she got out and then they decided at the last minute to keep her, and then when she ran into trouble with her labor, and so they brought her to labs, which was good. because she needed an emergency C-section, but they're doing great now. Oh, Fanny doesn't talk to her kittens at all. She may talk to them more as they start to get mobile. That'll be interesting to see if she talks to them, if she becomes more vocal as they start to explore and get into trouble. Taco Cat and Race Car. We will do a naming contest for naming rights for a couple of the kittens, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go. Here, look, do you want this one? That's got feathers on it. You like feathers. You also like this one sometimes, and you like this one sometimes. Or you like this one and that one. Toys for Miss Eve. Alright, we'll go back to the window cam. Oh, Eve close up. Oh, there she is. She's so cute. Ready? Look, maybe you need a little ottoman for your chair. Here, how about your pink leg? You can lay down there if you want to. She still has her bird videos. It's just off camera now, in case anyone was concerned that she would get bored. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. I'll see you later. Should we put some? We'll put some evening lighting on. There we go. That's better. All right, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye, Miss.